It's been 27 years since the biggest and most epic treasure hunt of all time kicked off. I'm talking about the legendary search for One Piece led by the brave and rubbery Captain Straw Hat, Monkey D. Luffy, and his unique pirate crew. The adventures of the Straw Hat crew are not just a story filled with fantasy and battles. They also offer a brutal dose of social criticism, where politics, power, wealth, racism, or family, among many other things, allow One Piece to become a crystal clear reflection of our society, where we can also see ourselves through it. That's why a story about pirates with strange superpowers, which might seem like it's just for kids, ends up teaching us some really important life lessons. Do you want to know what they are? In this video, I'll tell you some of the most valuable lessons we've learned thanks to this rubber pirate and the other Mugiwara. Let's begin. As one of the most popular mangas and animes in the world, One Piece has been entertaining fans for over 25 years with its swashbuckling tales of piracy, adventure, and friendship on the high seas. There's amazing pirate battles and fantastical devil fruit powers, but that's just the surface. Over the years, One Piece has been there for many of us as we've grown up. It's become a part of us in a way. With each new adventure and island, it's hard not to get excited, laugh, blush, and even shed a tear for the stories that Eiichiro Oda shares through his characters. But it's more than just a good story. One Piece also subtly teaches us, the audience, some profound life lessons about friendship, perseverance, justice, and chasing your dreams. It's like seeing ourselves reflected through these characters, even if we've never eaten a devil fruit or can't split our bodies into as many parts as we'd like. But in every other way, we can relate. Lesson 1, friendship is a treasure. Because at the heart of One Piece is the bond between Monkey D. Luffy and his Straw Hat pirate crew. From the early days of just Luffy and Zoro teaming up to take down Pirate Buggy, we've watched the Straw Hats grow into a family, as Luffy recruits more members to join his quest to find the legendary treasure One Piece and become the king of the pirates. Through over 1,000 manga chapters and 900+ anime episodes, the Straw Hats have been tested time and time again as they face the ruthless navy, warlords, and emperors that rule the Grand Line. Yet no matter the odds stacked against them, their unbreakable friendship and faith in each other are what see them through. This bond is reinforced through the series arcs. Who could forget Zoro's speech that he may be an idiot, but he's still our captain, or his vow to never lose again? We also see Luffy and Usopp, who are the same age, behaving like childhood friends, embodying the camaraderie we all had when we were young. Then there's the moment when Sanji shares his excitement about All Blue with Luffy out of the blue. And in the end, what is the One Piece really? The greatest treasure of the New World is the friends we make along the way. Just kidding. But even though we're sure that isn't the One Piece, the Straw Hats teach us that the true treasure in life isn't just gold and silver, but the people we consider our nakama, friends who will stand by your side no matter how stormy the seas may become. Because after all, it's our friends who will help us reach our dreams. Lesson 2, dream big and never give up. Another core theme of One Piece is pursuing your dreams no matter the obstacles. When we're first introduced to Luffy as a young boy, he declares to Shanks that his dream is to become the Pirate King. Even after being laughed at and told it's an impossible feat, Luffy's ambition and optimism never waver. Or what's more, it always seems to increase, sometimes with an optimism that even seems absurd. But if you really think about it, that's how we should always view our path to achieving our dreams, with an optimism and ambition that makes everyone else envious. Throughout the story, we see Luffy fail again and again in dramatic fashion, from being beaten half to death by Crocodile to getting knocked out cold by Katakuri. Yet no matter how badly he's thrashed, Luffy always gets back up with a smile, more determined than ever to reach Raftel and claim the One Piece. The Straw Hats show us that if we have a dream, we need to embrace both victory and defeat with equal taste. Don't let naysayers discourage you, and never give up, even when the odds seem impossibly high against you. If this rubber kid is on the verge of reaching his dream and becoming the king of the pirates after 27 tough years, why couldn't you achieve your goals too? Lesson 3, justice will prevail. Now, woven throughout One Piece is a powerful narrative around justice, morality, and fighting corruption, no matter its source. And as strange as it may seem, the entire crew is portrayed more as pirates organizing revolts and coups against dictatorships and oppression than as the evil pirates we're accustomed to. The Straw Hats have clashed with ruthless warlords like Crocodile and Doflamingo, who exploit their power to oppress innocent people. They've also confronted corrupt Navy officers like Sakazuki, who conceal their wrongdoing under the guise of justice. But the truth is, this is what makes it even more interesting. Justice plays a significant role within the Marines. It's even written on the backs of their coats. In essence, Marine justice boils down to giving giving criminals their due punishment. But One Piece has repeatedly shown that such a vague concept is open to interpretation. The key members of the Marines have their own vision of what justice is, and Smoker even encouraged Tashigi to create her own version. This allows for individuals like Fujitora, who opposes following legal but inhumane practices, and Garp, who does as he pleases. On the other side of the coin, it also enables characters like Rob Lucci to use it as a reason to commit heinous acts and remain free. A large part of the Marines believes in absolute justice, which means that anything against the law is unforgivable, and perpetrators must be punished even at the cost of civilians' lives. That's why they pursue the Straw Hats, who, despite not being entirely innocent, don't harm the good people. And there's one thing that is crystal clear for them. Justice serves to protect the innocent from criminals, no matter how powerful the offenders may be. It's about fighting for basic human rights and reforming systems built on corruption. A small act of courage in the face of tyranny is more noble than passive obedience to unjust authority. This narrative is profoundly resonant in our real world, teaching us that the pursuit of freedom and justice demands continuous effort against any forces, big or small, that subjugate people through fear, oppression, or misinformation. True justice will prevail if enough people stand up for what's right. One Piece is also wonderful at embracing eccentricity. From Luffy's gut-busting stretches to Chopper's transformation into Heavy Point, the Straw Hats prove that being weird or unusual is nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, it's their quirks and distinct personalities that make each character so endearing and memorable. The world of One Piece encourages us to wholeheartedly accept ourselves for who we are. Scars, weaknesses, hairy fur, hooves, and all. It says you don't have to change your weird quirks or strange mannerisms just to conform. Your individuality is what makes you special and valuable to your friends and crew. Lesson 5. Freedom is the only way to be. Above all else, One Piece celebrates freedom as the ultimate pursuit and greatest treasure of all. From the moment he sets sail from Fuchsia Village, Luffy proudly declares that he won't let anything constrain his ambitions. Not the world government, not the Yonko, not even an early death. Freedom is what drives the Straw Hats out on the open sea, embracing each new adventure and never looking back. The story reminds us that true happiness can't be found by conforming to society's rules or chasing shallow material things. It comes from following our hearts on a lifelong journey of self-discovery, by pursuing our wildest dreams with recklessness. So as One Piece teaches, don't just dream of freedom, go out and seize it with both hands. Cut loose from anything holding you back and set sail on the winds of adventure. That's the real treasure waiting at the end. That, and also the One Piece. Even after more than 20 years, One Piece still entertains us with its exciting story of pirates, friendship, and adventures on the high seas. But beyond the action-packed adventures, it also teaches us important life lessons about pursuing our dreams, embracing our uniqueness, and fighting for what's right. So whether you're a longtime fan or just starting your journey from East Blue, I hope this helps you see the valuable lessons the Straw Hats' epic saga can teach us about life's greatest adventures. Now, what are you waiting for? It's time to set sail. Join us on this channel, subscribe, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it.